Nigeria Public Relations Week 2024. That's what we're going to be looking at now. The Nigeria Institute of Public Relations was founded in 1963. It seeks to provide growth for public relations, for the public relations profession, and improve the perception of public relations in Nigeria. It also aims to unite public relations professionals under a single banner and represent the industry on PR-related issues. Now, before we go into this topic, let me tell you that that thing that you do and you call PR is not PR.
Nah.
Thank you very much.
What is it?
Bribe.
It's PR.
It's called bribe.
Bribe. Gratification.
It is called riba. Thank you very much.
Roger.
What's that? What is riba?
What's riba?
Yeah.
Riba is bribe. Our guest on this segment is Yomi Badejo Okusoya, lead partner, CMC Connect LLP, Perception Consulting, and he's the former president, African Public Relations Association, and past chairman of the NIPR Lagos State chapter. And I was his council member.
That's right.
Good morning, YBO.
Good morning.
Everybody calls him YBO, by the way.
I've come to take you back. You guys have had a member for too long.
No, we are coming. In
Okay,
the meantime, first of all, let's start.
He's a member too.
Let's start from that conversation. That hornet's nest that she attempted to stir. What is PR? Or rather, what is not PR?
Okay. PR is definitely not propaganda. PR is not spinning. When you say you spin things, that's not PR. PR is not bribe taking or bribe giving. PR is not protocol. PR is not arranging, ladies or the fairer sex for your bosses. That's not PR. Definitely.
Some people call that PR?
No, that's not. I vehemently disagree. I still spoke to someone 2 days ago and said, oh, I quickly did PR for them. That's not PR. Definitely. PR, by my own definition, there are many definitions of public relations. The Mexican Statement of 78, the Jeff Franklin's, and, but what I have come to settle for, that PR is the management discipline that establishes trust, sustains the trust, sometimes repairs or rebuilds the trust for comparative reputation advantage. Do I say that again?
No, we'll keep that for the books.
Erisco should come and employ you.
PR is the management discipline that establishes trust, sustains trust, in instances rebuilds the trust for comparative reputation advantage.
How does PR help to maximize goodwill? I know that's not why you are here, but...
It's okay. I mean, part of it is enlightening. License to operate is trust. Every organization, your license to operate is trust. Every individual. The only reason why you've asked me to come here is because you trust that I'm going to say the right thing. The only reason why I am here is because I trust your station. If that didn't exist, then I would not be here. Because either you would not be sitting here, this station would not be existing, or I would not be here. So, in order to promote that trust, it must be structured, it must be strategic, it must be intentional, and it must be deliberate. And so, how do you promote the goodwill?
How does it help to promote the goodwill?
How does it help? Trust, first and foremost, because like I said, the license to operate. If you don't have the trust, then you shouldn't be operating, or you cannot be operating. Would you get into an airplane that you don't trust the pilot?
We never know the pilot most of the time.
Yes, but I'm just saying, okay, would you get into a car that, okay, if you got into an airplane and they told you that's a pilot and you're smelling of alcohol, would you still fly that plane that day?
I'd do a Michael Jackson's moonwalk.
So basically, the biggest commodity that PR sells is trust. And what you call, when you convert that trust, it's called reputation. So when people they have they trust you over a period of time, then you build a reputation. And that is what public relations trades in.
Would some even say that public relations is reputation management?
That's right, exactly. Reputation management.
Can PR be monetized?
I don't understand in what sense. I mean, definitely.
And they say they have budget for PR.
No, but I've told you that's wrong. But in the sense that those of us who ply the trade, we must get paid.
Yeah.
We must be remunerated. So yes, it can be monetized in the sense that you are providing a service,
and you
just
get
like
paid
both
for
of
the
you
service.
are providing a service, and I really hope, I believe you are being paid for it.
Is PR not? Is CSR not part of PR?
It is. So corporate social responsibility is one of the tools of public relations, and in itself. And when we get to that place, we'll talk about it. One of the topics we'll be talking about sustainability and authenticity, getting it right. So what does it mean? I wouldn't think it is wrong for you to sink a borehole for 100,000 naira and then you spend 2 million celebrating the 100,000 naira. What are you measuring? Our bishop just left here now. What you should be measuring is impact, not the publicity. Do you understand? So when you put the borehole in place as part of a corporate social responsibility or corporate social initiative, how many lives were impacted? How many more people went to school? So maybe in that village, people have to go 5 kilometers to go and fetch water, the women, and so on and so forth. Sick because people are drinking water that is not potable. How many people used to fall sick, and what is it? So those are the things we should be measuring, and not the number of front page mentions you received or the number of spots, and with due respect, on channels because you sunk a borehole.
But sometimes the reason why I sunk that borehole in the first place was so that I can see how many pages I can get in the newspaper.
Yes, and I'm saying that's wrong. I'm saying that's wrong. I'm saying that that's not well-practiced sustainability. In most companies now operate globally, what you call the 3 bottom line. I think they call planet, profitability, and people. So you can't measure your progress by just profitability, which is the bottom line. You must talk about how has it impacted the planet, and then you must talk about how has it impacted the people.
Are all these topics going to be covered in the Nigeria
by the
Public
grace
Relations
of God. Week? Yes, because we have a session focused on sustainability, and that's why I said sustainability and authenticity. How getting it right, how you can balance. I don't have a problem with people knowing what an organization or an individual has done, but definitely the cost of what it is must not surpass. So let me give you an example. And I can say it, I'm sure he probably wouldn't be upset about this. This week I was speaking to a client, and I said, oh, this program that you do every year, why are you not doing it again? I said, look, we found out that it's a food company, and if I mention along the line of where it is, you understand. They recognize children who have done heroic things. You probably have an idea of the brand I'm talking about. And he said, look, we realize that we do this event, and we have the activities, we bring in the people who've done it, the winners. Then we spend so much hosting people who have nothing to do with it, giving them food, giving them drinks, and we thought to ourselves, if we took that money off, so we announced the winners, and we had the ceremony online. And you know why? Because the winners who are going home with 2 million naira before were now going home with 5 million naira. Because they took the money that they would have used to have a nice, lovely event,
to feast.
Feast. That's the word. They now give it to the winners. So that's the way we should be thinking.
So what are you intending to achieve with this Nigeria Public Relations Week? What are the objectives?
First and foremost, many people do not understand and appreciate the value of public relations. It has to do with a lot of ambiguities that we carry around. One, in the definition. Two, in what people perceive us to be. Three, are we journalists?
Yes. Here.
He's a member, so I wonder why. Maybe I should take my membership back. You know,
I gave them PR.
All this ganging up against.
She's a former council member. I'm a former council member.
I'm a Senate member. We can
withdraw your membership. You can withdraw your membership.
So how many delegates have been expected?
Well, we're looking. You were first telling me what. Let me go back to what you said. Why are we doing this? One. So we need to. One of my biggest or in fact, that's my main mantra. What I say a lot: public relations needs public relations.
Yeah.
Physician, heal thyself. We do it for our clients, we do it for our principals, but we forget to do it for ourselves. Who is looking at us? So this is one time that we're doing something for ourselves. And we're trying to bring together the importance and the value of public relations as a management discipline. And one of the biggest challenges this country has is, or if in fact it's the biggest challenge, economy. And so the theme of the conference is leveraging public relations for Nigeria's, leveraging public relations as a critical asset for Nigeria's economic and reputation renaissance. Oh. Now, what are we doing? We are linking the economy to reputation. Anywhere, and you can, either you can try me, or you can ask me, or you can put me on the line. Anywhere you see good reputation, that a country has good reputation, check it. More often than not, they have a good economy. Think about it. Once they have a good reputation, because the avenue you drive on for good reputation is the same avenue for economic sustenance.
So that's the prime objective.
So that's the prime objective. We want. So we're bringing in the likes of the Honorable Minister for Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, who has also been made the chairman of the economic group. We're bringing in the Central Bank Governor, Yemi Cardoso. We're bringing in we're also approaching the special advisor to the president on policy formulation, Ms. Adisa Bala Usman. She hasn't responded, I must say. But we're trying to bring the captains of from the economic side. Of course, we have our own Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris Malagi, who is also a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations. We have the governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Prince Dr. Dapo Abiodun. We have a host of other people who are coming, who are in charge of the economy of the country, and we will be speaking to them and we'll be interacting and saying, how can we work with you?
Well, I assume that the governor of Ogun State is coming because this event is holding in Abeokuta.
Yes.
In a way.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, Ogun State is our host government.
So and why Abeokuta?
Why not Abeokuta?
Okay, let's do it. So is this going to include the 65th annual conference?
Let me put it to you like this. And I am not in government in Abeokuta, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm from Ogun State. It was decided outside me. But the fastest growing economy, state economy outside Lagos is Ogun State. Ogun State has the largest, arguably, maybe after Lagos, or perhaps even more than Lagos, largest number of industries in manufacturing bases in Nigeria. Yes. And
by the grace of Lagos, I mean. By the grace of Lagos.
Well, they're complementary. And I'm just saying to you, why not Ogun State? And I'm not being...
No.
What I feel is that if all the economies, state economies, should grow, then we wouldn't have problems. All this urban, urban migration. So let Ogun State grow, let Oyo State grow, let Osun grow, and so on and so on.
You have just made my partner here very happy, because he keeps saying, We keep looking to the president. We keep
Exactly.
looking to the center.
Exactly.
No. The governors have a role to play.
Exactly.
What are the
I agree
governors
with you
doing?
completely.
Especially because they collect billions in security votes, according to some people. Anyway, you know, I mean, so are there going to be special programs for young professionals?
Oh, definitely, most definitely. The first day of our, which is on the 22nd, we are having all the tertiary schools in Ogun State. We are bringing them together, and we're going to do a career talk for them in public relations. And then on the third day, I believe, we have young practitioners where they are going to take over, and they're the ones who are going to discuss their career in public relations. What should they be doing? What should they not be doing? And so on and so forth.
Okay.
Now, where in Abeokuta is this taking place?
The historical June 12 Cultural Center. It's just as you're coming into Abeokuta, Kuto. And it's in itself very symbolic because it was named, we all know about the June 12th struggle. So the building was put up in honor of that. So in itself, it's a building that celebrates democracy.
That's the website. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the website for the event,
yes,
right?
That's the website.
I see that there is a registration portal.
Yeah, there is a registration portal. Yeah.
Okay.
This
is what it will take for anyone to get in the door.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Are you also going to pay? Can you pay for me? I'm just saying. Anyway, so let's continue this conversation.
And you stop being a freeloader.
Yes.
Stop being a freeloader.
With you. Don't even go there.
This June 12th center you're talking about, how secure is it? Because we don't want to wake up the day after the opening and hear that a number of you have been kidnapped.
Yes, you know, the truth, and I say this with all sense of responsibility, again, it has nothing to do with just facts. Look at it. One of the safest places you can be at presently, Touchwood, is Abeokuta. Yeah, Touchwood. And I say that, and check it. I mean, there are incidences of, you know,
it's not
criminal, but it's not.
What I mean by
when last were you in Abeokuta?
Oh my God, Yonks.
No, please, Alero, you've got to come for this. Honestly, let me tell you what. From here to Abeokuta, you are there in less than 50 minutes. I've been to Abeokuta. I mean, I go regularly. Sometimes you don't even have the luxury of stepping on your brakes. From here to Abeokuta, the roads are good. And then in terms of security, the chairman of our security work group is Mr. Muyiwa Adejobi, who you know as a force public relations officer. The government is supporting us. We have all the security groups from DSS. I was with the DSS a few days ago. They are all providing us with cover.
We've got very little time left, but I need to put this question in. Nigeria is in dire straits right now, internally, as well as our reputation outside. We have been portrayed in all kinds of light, none of which is positive. So are there any plans to, I want to use the correct word. I don't want to use any of the derogatory words that I use to describe public relations, like you have any plans to dry clean our image, or you have any stuff like that. You know, what I mean is that, do you have any plans to make any proposals to government regarding our reputation outside of this nation?
Well, which is why we're bringing the top government officials in. When you look at it, what public relations does is that it goes to the root of the matter. Otherwise, you are whitewashing, which is when that then it becomes propaganda. So we can't just wave a magic wand and say it happens. We need to build it bottom up. What are the issues? How do we address the issue? There's no country in the world that doesn't have issues. None. But when you come to it and you strategically plan and then implement the plan, monitor the plan, what are the building blocks that can drive reputation? We identify them and we correct them. Is it what the president says? Who is the president? The president is the chief reputation officer of the country. The president is the chief public relations officer of the country, also the chief marketing officer of the country. So what should he be saying? What should he not be saying? We had a president that said youths are lazy. That in itself, it's not so right.
Did its own damage.
Yeah. So yes, we are, and you can be rest assured that we will be doing a whole lot of the whole essence of this before. Alera, and you know this, we used to be in a room and we speak to ourselves as public relations practitioners, and we developed what I called professional constipation. Now we are taking liver salts.
Okay.
What date is it, by the way?
It's the 22nd of April to the 26th of April. It's going to be a mixed grill. We have something with the Obas, whereby we're going to help them increase their relevance in their various domains by using public relations tools. We have a golf kitty. You don't play golf. You stop playing tennis. Let's play golf. We have Adire on runway, whereby we want to put Adire.
Are all this information on your website?
Everything is on the website.
Oh, yes, I'll come for that day.
Fantastic. And the First Lady of Ogun State has agreed to be our guest of honor, whereby we want to show. In fact, we have. Do you know that there's something authentic Adire versus
Adire?
Yes.
Not Adire. No, you said you don't call it Adire because Adire means Adi.
Adire.
We tie
This
it
one is
and we soak it.
This one is machine made.
Yeah, this one is. So if it's not
and
deep
it's coming out of
and if
that
it's not
country.
red, it's not Adire. So that's why we said authentic Adire on the runway.
Okay.
You need to join us. Both of you need to join us.
All right.
This is sounding very interesting, isn't
Most
it?
certainly. I think we're gonna take it.
22nd to the 26th of April next month. Nigeria Public Relations Week. Well, we've been chatting with the lead partner, CMC Connect LLP, Perception Consulting, and he is the former president, African Public Relations Association, and past chairman of the NIPR Lagos State Chapter. And his name, Yomi Badijo Okunsanya, otherwise known as YBO.
By the way,
Thank
the
you.
website to go to is niprng.org, right?
Yeah, NIPR, www.niprng.org.ng.
Okay. So,
All the best.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you guys there.
we certainly...
Especially you, Ayo. Otherwise, I withdraw your membership.
Oh dear.
This kind of threats.
Does he have the power?
Let's take this short break. Let's address this matter the way we normally do. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.